Let's get right into it. Hello and welcome to my 75 hard video journal, where I do hard things for 75 days and then I get on camera and I talk about doing hard things for 75 days. What's going on? Today is day 21. Day 21 of my 75 hard journey. We got 20 days in the books. And today, we have a change of scenery today, y'all. Today I'm not in the office. I'm not in the office because I'm coming here to visit my parents and I don't have access to the office. I'm not home. What can I tell you? But one thing about us is that we don't take any days off here. No, guys. No days off. I'm at this every single day, and just because I'm not at the office doesn't mean that that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse to not make a video, and I'm getting these things done by any means necessary. Now, first things first, vloggers, how do you do this? My arm hurts. I've been holding this up for about, let's see, a minute and 8 seconds, and my arm already hurts. So clearly I need to work on my arm stamina, but you know, it is what it is. So let's talk about it. Day 21 rather. We got 20 days in the books. Yesterday was Saturday. So challenge about Saturday was, and challenge about most Saturdays, is that you have a social life. You have a social life, you have things that you're doing, but you still have to incorporate all the tasks of 75 hard into your day, right? So how do you do that? Get up early. Get up early. That's all I can really say. So I worked Friday night from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. So I got home at 6 a.m. I got home at 6, and I wasn't able to sleep much. When I get up, when I work my overnight shifts rather. When I work my overnight shifts, I can't really sleep that well. So I'll get home at 6, and the latest I can sleep is probably until 10. I can't sleep past 10. That's just not how it works. It's not how I operate. My body wakes itself up. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to do it. So 10 o'clock, I got up. I hung out with my girlfriend a little bit because she was going to leave the house soon. And then I got to work, guys. I got to work. Did my journaling, my meditating, all that stuff done. Got that done early. Got my 2 workouts in. I went to the gym. Did I did an accessory lift. So basically, I ain't have any major groups. I just got in there and I worked on the body parts that I wanted to work on and whatever performance parts that I wanted to work on. Then I went out to the outdoor gym, y'all. Got my calisthenics in. You guys know I love calisthenics. So I got that in. That was a really good time. I got both of those workouts in. And then I was hanging out with my family. I hung out with my sister, my brother-in-law, and my 2 cousins. And we had dinner. So this is another thing about the challenge, is that when eating out is one of the hardest parts. It's easy eating when it's at your own it's on your own kitchen, right? Because when it's your own kitchen, you just make what you need. You can monitor how much sauce you're putting in everything. You can monitor what ingredients you're putting in there and everything. But when you're eating out, it's a little different ball game. We went to Gayukaku. So Gayukaku, the Japanese restaurant where you have the grill and you make the food in front of you. And so eating keto there wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I was able to eat a bunch of vegetables and then only have my meats. And because the meats do come a little pre-seasoned, so I wasn't able to monitor all the salt, but it wasn't bad from a keto perspective because no carbs. They did have the little sauces there, and for the sauces, I didn't use too much of it. Make sure not to use too much of the sauce because I don't want to have any unaccounted for carbs, right? So yeah, that's one of the hardest parts, is eating out. The more you can eat at home, the easier the whole process is going to be, because you can monitor what you put in your body and you can monitor seasonings and all that stuff. So yeah, eating out was fun. And then after that, we went to get some pool. We went to play some pool. I played some pool with my brother-in-law, and it dawned on me. And this isn't the first time that it dawned on me, but I am a competitive son of a gun. I love competition. What's that? What's that from the movie? I love the game. I mean, I might have touched on this a little bit, but I love competition. Competition really fuels me. Competition drives me. anything that I can be competitive in, I want to be the best at it, and I'm going to try to be the best at it. I'm going to work on my craft. I'm going to work on my technical skills, everything, whatever is necessary. So just playing pool with my brother-in-law, he's been playing pool for a long time. So since he was in high school, and he's in his early 30s, right? So he's got a decade plus of playing pool. I have played pool maybe a total of 10 times in my entire life. Maybe I'll give or take about 10 times. And I just want to beat him every single time. And I was pretty good, actually. I'm not terrible at pool. Maybe it might be from my math background, but pool is actually something that I'm pretty good at naturally. But if I could, man, I would dedicate some more time to play pool, just because I love the competition, love the game, love playing against someone. So that is something that works for me, and I'm learning this now. And it bothers me that it took me until 30 to learn this about myself. Is that if I want to extract success from myself, I've got to make it competitive. That's why I love competition. I love sports. I love competitive fighting. I used to really love video games, pool, ping pong, all that stuff. Competition. Let's play. I want to beat you, and I want the subtle fear of losing, because I don't fear losing, but I hate losing. I hate losing more than I love winning. When I win, it's just a relief. It's a relief when I win, but I absolutely hate losing more than I love winning, and that's just the person I am. And so for me to really extract my full potential, definitely have to make things a competition. So I look at everything as a competition now, guys. That whole mantra of you're only competing with yourself, nope. I'm competing with everybody. Everybody's competition, and I'm gonna find my way to make my way to the cream of the crop, and that's that. I definitely have my internal battles and my internal competition with myself and trying to beat myself every single day. But when you look at others as competition, you have a great respect for others, and you have a great respect for others' crafts, right? So when I look at my competition in anything, I glean from what they're doing correctly to use as myself. So I use them as a baseline, and I imitate and try to prove upon wherever they're doing very well. So when I look at my brother-in-law, I was seeing the techniques that he was using. I was taking note of the ball selection, the balls that he was selecting to use, that he was going after. I looked at his form, all that stuff, and that made me grow as a pool player, right? So there's not anything wrong with having competition. I don't think there's anything wrong with competition at all. In fact, I think competition is great, because competition literally makes it breeds the best out of us. If you really look back in history, we stopped monopolies because of lack of competition. So competition is great. I love competition. I love competing. I love learning from people and becoming the best version of myself. And for me to really do that, I can't just be competing with myself. I definitely want to be better. I am always in competition with myself. I always want to get better than I was last time, better than I was yesterday. But to do that, I also need to glean upon the expertise of other people. And doing that from a competitive standpoint it's just more fun, guys. It's just so much more fun. But man, competition is great. I love competition. I love to compete. I love to improve. I love to grind, all that stuff, man. Maybe I'm just wired differently. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I have a screw missing. Maybe I'm a nutcase. But that's what works for me. And understanding this it's all about what really works for you in life, right? You always have to find out what nuances, what you can really extract, what nuances you can use to really extract whatever you want from your life. And I told you guys before, my arm is getting super tired right now, but I'm already around the 10-minute mark. But yeah, man, I got 21 days in this. Yesterday was day 20. The last thing for day 20 was the toughest part, actually, was that I almost didn't finish drinking my water, guys. I almost did not finish drinking my water. I met up with my family for dinner around 7:30, right? And I had 32 ounces of water left. And I left my jug in the car. But when I was out, I just started drinking so much water. I started drinking water, multiple waters, to make sure that I got those 32 ounces in. Because we are not starting back at day 1. No sirree, Bob. Nope. I'm already 20 days into this. I'm too deep into it. I'm not going back. I'm finishing this thing out, and I'm gonna finish it out with a bang. And that's about it. That's what I got for you guys, man. 21 day 21. I got 20 days into it, and we're rolling. You cannot stop this train. You can't even slow it down. So that's all I got, y'all. Hey, I will tap in with you guys in the next video. Done.